And there we go. It's episode 82, Johnny.
Getting up there now, aren't we?
Part 2 of our little adventure of trying to figure out how to build wooden models.
I've had some practice, I'll be honest, mate.
I've heard this. You were doing some practice on a camping trip.
Did a little bit of wooden putting together in a camping trip. It was interesting. Built another little vehicle.
Oh, what did you build?
Similar film. Similar theme, even not film. It was like a old style F1 car, like I think way back.
Oh, right.
I'll see if I can find it for you.
Don't you have it there in your room?
No, not in this room. That would have been too clever and intelligent.
Mm. How did you find building while camping? I'm going to eat a crunchy while you talk.
It was all right, actually, because what I used was, we've got like a collapsible washing up bowl, so I just used that as a little table.
All right.
Here's the badger. Hang on. We'll find the right buttons.
No issues with losing pieces? Oh, right, yeah.
So we didn't lose any pieces, but I did have an accident on the way home with it.
Oh, so it fell apart?
No, it didn't fall apart. The back wheel took a little bit of an impact and may have snapped off.
Of this or your car?
This. Not too serious, but yeah, you know.
Oh, dear.
So,
oh, dear.
Anyway, so I've used the spare wheel off the back of it to fix it, so it doesn't have a spare now, but life goes on.
You know what? Every cloud.
Every cloud.
So we got Todd hanging out there. Who else is hanging out with us? What's up, guys? Thanks for the reminder. That's what happens when you click that bell notification.
Good, aren't we?
I texted him.
Texted him. Nice.
Yeah.
Glad to see the bell works.
Yeah. If you subscribe to us, that's the kind of special treatment you get from us. We will harass you with texts.
Harass you. Yeah. That's how good we are.
Please watch us.
I'm keen to get going.
I am too. I've got lots of setting up to do because I'm quite far ahead. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to use some of the time actually laying out everything. But I think a good drop everything and join us exactly. I think we'll play a little tune. We'll find out what we're drinking tonight.
Let's hit that jingle.
Jingle. Where's that? Here we go. Shing. What are they drinking? I don't have the jazz.
You got no jazz. It's all gone Pete Tong.
There it is. Jonathan.
Kirby Downey.
You said you got a bit of a surprise.
Oh, you might like this. Let me just pop these pieces out and I'll be right with you.
In the meantime, I'll tell you what I'm drinking, Johnny.
Ooh, have you gone exotic tonight, or are we staying on schedule?
Part of it's exotic. So I got some Jack Daniels, classic 70 CL from Asda. Came with a free hat that Sarah hates.
He's baited him by the hat.
But today I'm mixing with some Coca-Cola Zero instead of some full.
Oh, What's happened?
That's all that was in the fridge.
Oh, I thought you were a new man.
That's all that Aldi sells.
Very good. Well, I hope you've got your shareholder hat on.
The Aldi IPA. I saw that in Aldi the other day.
Yeah.
How does that compare to your regular Brewdog IPAs? Is this your first time trying it? Oh,
I've experienced.
I thought you would have dipped over the weekend.
No, I've not dipped. No dipping.
No dipping.
It's not bad. It's it's reasonable. Maybe a punk IPA, but not quite all there.
Yeah, they would have maybe changed something. I know the British Airways IPA that they did was a bit different.
I didn't like it.
Todd's enjoying a Crystal Light fruit punch while at work.
Nice.
You know what? If you put a little something in there, Todd, no one's going to notice. It'll be our little secret.
They will notice. People always notice. Oh, I love the clink.
I know. Ooh, that's a heavy one. Don't know if I'm ready for that. I had a bit of a heavy weekend, Johnny.
I've heard. What were you doing, Kirby?
It was my boss's 40th, so he invited about 200 people to his house.
As you do.
And it was a smash burger place there, so we enjoyed a bit of smash burger.
Smashing.
There was instead of a mechanical bull, it was a surfboard. That was good fun.
That's different.
Yeah, it was a Hawaiian themed
Okay.
party. So everybody was wearing Hawaiian shirts. I had a Hawaiian shirt with my boss's face on it.
All right. Did you own that previously, or?
Well, I do now. Sarah's question is, what are you going to do with it after this?
I just keep hold of it.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll come into use at some point.
Or not.
I've got a little button to switch cameras here.
Oh, you're always so posh with your setup. He's nothing like the good old school days. You remember this?
I do like the charm of that, though. Oh, look at those little bits.
Hang on. Oh.
It's getting very bitty.
Get a look at my crotch again.
Very nice.
Beauty.
What did you get up to on the weekend, Johnny?
We were at a friend's wedding this weekend. So we too had quite a heavy weekend. If you can imagine.
Sounds good fun. Use it as a... Words are coming.
Rewind.
Did you use it as a bit of a dry run for your own wedding?
We were taking a few little inspirational notes. So nothing major, just a couple of little stationery items here and there, that kind of shenaz, jazz.
How are you getting along with all the planning?
Pretty much there, mate. You know what, mate? I don't like leaving stuff to the last minute. It stresses me out.
You know what? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with staying on top of things.
Oh, I hate these long ones.
I'll get to shoot a little Viking eventually.
How are you getting on with yours? You must be flying by now.
I haven't touched it since last episode.
Neither have I.
But I was quite far ahead. I don't have much to do, so I'm really taking my time.
I'll post you some of mine if you want.
Even if you did, I wouldn't have time because I'm inundated with Lego. I've got so much Lego to build. Busy going through the Hocus Pocus set, but there's just...
Yes, it is Halloween time coming up.
Yep. I'm catching up, and they've just released more Halloween sets that I want to get.
Yeah, did something come out, not the weekend gone, the weekend before?
There was the Nightmare Before Christmas set that came out last.
That might be it. That
came out
might
this
be
week,
it.
and then before that was some of the Harry Potter sets.
Yeah, we went shopping in a Lego shop near us. There was a queue to get in.
Well, that'll just be the queue for the activity things. You can just walk in.
No, it was a queue of adults.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, mine on the 1st of September, they were doing like an activity thing where massive queues outside, but if you were just shopping, you could just walk in.
Maybe it was that then. I didn't take particular note, but I don't remember there being a whole host of kids. But I suppose they would be with adults as well, now I come to think of it.
There's still adults that do it because you get like a free mini set for participating, and you get some adults
may well have been that then. Want the old goodies.
Thoroughly into that. I'm feeling a bit lost.
What does that mean?
Like, I'm trying to navigate my way around these boards again.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I've lost a bit of the zone.
Well, Todd says he's finally getting a Lego store in reasonable distance to a house. That's fantastic.
That's very, very good news. You can spend all your hard-earned pennies now.
That's the plan. There's just so many that I want to get. There's the Dark Falcon set. Have you seen that one?
I have. I like that, but weddings to pay for.
It's got a white Darth Vader, you know, like a wedding dress. Just
Oh,
saying.
you mean like? Oh, I like that.
Yes. Yes. Wait, what hole does this go into?
I was thinking the same thing.
Okay, I've got to pop that in there.
Do you know what I hate? When it makes you make these little bits. Like, I put them 2 bits together, now I just put that one side.
You really are not happy about the bits that you're making. Tell me, the other one, did you have to use much glue on that one?
No, none.
Oh, nice.
I'm doing well with my... No glue needed. C4.
I started with a bit of glue, but I decided to go with the no glue challenge.
I've gone old school.
So far,
The thing is, I just feel like they hold together better with a little bit of super glue.
no, a bit of a... Oh, geez, there's a specific way this has got to go. I have it right. With a bit of Gorilla Glue is what I'm using.
Oh, yeah, you went old school wood glue. Do you know what else annoys me?
What?
They mark the pieces, right, next to the bit. Just mark it on the piece. That way, when it falls out, I know what it is.
Well, here's why I think that's a bad idea.
No, it's a good idea.
It's not.
See, that's Karma telling you it's a good idea.
I'll tell you why it's a good idea.
You said
It's
not a good
because-
idea.
Then you're going to have numbers all over your thing.
Yeah, but it's wood anyway, do you know what I mean? And they already still have numbers on it in certain parts.
Yeah, but they're all hidden. The cosmetic stuff, they hide
not
all the
like-
numbers.
They're definitely not. Unless some of
Maybe
mine are the
blue.
wrong way around, but
Yeah, I was going to say
not getting
it's-
changed. Right, there's another random bit done.
Hey. Todd, have you done any of these wood models? They really are good fun.
They're good time fillers.
So what made you decide to get a little wood model for your camping trip?
I was enjoying doing this one. I thought it was a good thing to do rather than just sitting on my phone. Yeah, that was my rationale.
Oh, fair doozle, fair doozle.
I thought it was just a bit different as well.
Well, I know my boss on his honeymoon, he took a Lego set with.
Did he?
He sat on the beach building a Lego set.
I struggle switching off, so I generally need something to be doing. Scheiße, I've put this on the wrong way.
Funny story about that. I'd love to hear this funny story, Todd. Yeah, my boss never finished that Lego set, and I still keep trying to say, it's like, hey, if you need someone to finish a Lego set for you, I'm your man.
I'm
But
your
he's always
guy.
like, no, I'm going to finish it. I'm going to finish it. I'm like, sure. Sure you are.
How's the dogs?
Are they going bananas right now?
Who's outside?
Sure you can hear her?
Is it Gidget?
Yes. So look,
Yes.
the place I used to work would make similar things on much similar scales. And we would cut them out of steel and the laser. They were given out during our annual open house event. That's really cool. Like, imagine making this out of metal.
Doesn't fit.
What do you mean it doesn't fit?
I mean, it doesn't go together.
Uh-oh.
What's happened here?
You're doing a whoopsie.
I just needed a bit more brute force, I think.
I think it would be cool if you remap these onto metal.
Yeah, I think you'd have to open the tab slots up slightly.
I mean, you do get those little mini metal ones, but they just hurt your fingers after a
Oh,
while.
they're a nightmare, them.
I do enjoy them though, but then I'm like, cool, I don't really want to display it. We did spiders one year, and they were really popular, so we did a couple scaled up versions with 1/4-inch steel. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Right, that bit's together. Oh,
Oh, I'm getting bitty. There's one. Bit.
that just feels not clever.
Why? Okay. Why do you feel not clever, Jonathan?
No, not me. It just doesn't feel like it wants to go in there. Nice.
What? Did you hear that?
Yep.
For the record, it was not me.
Yeah. Ripper dipper.
Yeah, it's totally the soundboard.
Yeah. The one that's not plugged in. This is what happens when three South Africans start living together again.
I know, right?
Right, I've got a back seat.
Oh, yeah.
Right, the windscreens fell out with a bit of wood. Oh, my head's hurting already.
So where'd you end up going camping? Somewhere fancy?
No, just outside of York. We got the park and ride into York on one day, had a few beveraginos, and then we went to some castle thing for a bit of a walk with a derg. We mainly just chilled out and, you know.
Camping's pretty cool, but what I found annoying is just the setup.
We've got an air tent. Have you seen them?
Ooh, do elaborate.
So instead of like the carbon fiber pole things or whatever they are, glass fiber poles, it uses like an inflatable air beam,
Yeah.
which means it goes up and down in like minutes, because that was always my thing. So now it's like 5-minute job. It's up. You literally peg 4 corners, pump these air beams up, rip a dipper, she's up.
How does that work when deflating? You just
unscrew it. It's like a one-way valve, so you just unscrew it, and it just goes and deflates dead quick. I'm not sure if that's the way you meant to do it, but that's the way I do
it. The Jonathan Harrison way.
You can put the hose on the other side of the pump thing as well, and
yeah, that's what I usually do for the airbeds.
Yeah, well, our airbed has you turn it one way to inflate and one way to deflate.
Yeah. Well, you got like a built-in pump.
Yeah. It's camping, but it's not like it's not exactly rough in it. Put it that way, no. I think our camping mattress is bigger than my normal mattress.
Oh, ours is huge.
Yeah.
Sarah loves it because then we take a duvet with and proper sheets and all that.
We used to, but we found it more cold, so now we've got like a double sleeping bag.
Yeah, but what happens is the heat escapes out the bottom of it.
Yeah, exactly.
So your back and that gets cold.
Yeah, and I always wake up with this like really aching back. So we now have so what we do is, you know them like silver foil mats you get that roll out.
Yep.
So I put them on the floor. Then I put the air mattress on top of that.
Okay, like a space blanket.
Yeah, exactly. So I do that, and then on top of that, I put like a blanket on top of the air mattress, and then the double sleeping bag goes on top. So it's mega insulated.
It's fancy.
D.
How often do you go camping?
Not as often as we probably should. I think this year we've only been once this year. Normally we would get away like 2 or 3 times for like long weekends or whatever.
Yeah, but to be fair, you're trying to plan a wedding.
It's not only that, it was like, yeah, I don't think the bank holidays fell very well this year either.
Nah.
Didn't feel like it. Maybe that's an excuse.
Yeah, I didn't take many all the long weekends. I just ended up staying at home. It was just much easier.
Yeah. The other thing is going away on bank holidays is a nightmare because everyone else wants to.
Yeah, I'd rather take some time off work and do it.
Yeah, or just throw a random one day in somewhere.
I do really want to take like a week off and just do nothing.
Yeah, I think I get bored now. I used to be like all for that, but I think I'm getting that age where I don't switch off.
You get the wax out.
Too. Well, you
Gotta wax my sprocket.
Oh, you got some wax? I haven't got any wax.
I'm surprised you didn't get a little thing of wax, and then I'll just. You seen all the new Linkin Park stuff?
No.
Yeah, Linkin Park is re-releasing.
Oh yeah.
New singer and whatnot.
Very interesting.
Yeah, they announced last week their new singer and that, like a special event, and then they're doing a 5-day world tour, doing one show in London. We managed to get tickets.
Oh, have you? Very nice. Getting tickets nowadays is impossible, I found.
I've never had an issue. Because I always manage to get pre-sale. Because
That helps.
I'm always usually signed up to something.
Well, you're lucky because you live near the O2 and you're on O2.
Yeah.
So that helps. I'm sure.
Yeah, O2. I'll be honest. The past year, not a lot of artists have been going to the O2. They've been doing Wembley a lot. I've been to more shows at Wembley this year than last year. So I think they're
interesting.
turning it around.
Any reason why?
I don't know.
Capacity?
For a little while, everybody was going to the Wembley Arena, and then it switched to the O2 for a year or two, and then now it's switched back. I don't know if there's like deals or something like that.
Probably.
But yeah, Linkin Park announced their tour last week, and the show's in 2 weeks' time.
Really?
Yeah.
That's quite short notice.
Yep.
So luckily you were free.
Yeah. And so were the tickets.
Free is in pound value, or
Yeah, we managed to get our tickets for free.
how have you managed that? Dare I ask?
Another thing that I'm signed up with, when I bought my Audi's got a concert program thing.
Yeah.
So at the Manchester Arena and at the O2, they've got like a box.
Okay.
And then you basically sign up for this thing called O2 Audi Presents, and then they have limited tickets for you to claim for shows. And once you've claimed it, I can't claim more tickets again for the next 12 months. So I can't do it again for another year.
Yeah, but it's still worth it for you guys.
Yeah, we were kind of always looking at like, what should we go and see? And then they announced Linkin Park, and I was like, oh shit, I need to check if it's on. It wasn't on there yet. And then I checked the following day just randomly, and it was on there and it was available. And I just booked them. I said to Sarah, we're going.
Sarah said, good.
Yeah.
the license plate keeps falling off the back of this. It's starting to do my head in. It needs glue.
Do you hear that?
Oh, was it a good click?
Oh, listen to this. Let me stop making you deaf. There we go. Watch this.
Ooh.
It's a lovely little ratchet.
What happens when it gets so far?
Nothing. It's just lifting.
At least it holds itself up. That's cool.
I need to fight with this thing now.
Right, they're in.
So, less than a month to our little event.
Our little soiree. Yes, should be good. What, you're all booked up now, aren't you, anyway?
Yeah, everything should be booked. The only thing that needs to be booked is your transport back. But like I said, if you do that and claim it through, it'll be easiest.
Yeah, I need to have a look at all that. Work's been mental, so I haven't had a chance. Oh, that didn't sound healthy.
Oh, your side. Because I wasn't touching it, so.
No, it was me. It was me. I think we're all right, but it just didn't sound quite nice, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Get in there, you. Right, that's ridiculous, expecting me to be able to fit my hand in there.
What, underneath the seat?
Down the back of the seat, I have to hold a little thing in place while I push the other one on.
Why don't you put the seat in last?
Because it told me to put it in earlier, because it goes under the wheel arches. Not really on that. Right, and now I'm jumping back to D from C. I don't like this.
You're having a right old time there. It's going to look dope when it's finished, though.
If I don't break anything, it's time yet.
Touch wood. Yeah.
Literally.
What else you been up to these past few weeks, Johnny? It's been a minute.
Well, I was doing something last Monday, wasn't I?
Yeah, you said you were busy with something.
I can't for the life of me remember what it was.
That's true.
I remember I messed up and told you that I was good, and then had a small oopsies. You know when they give you 2 to pop out and you only need 1, that they're expecting you to break it. And learn from your errors.
This has got a nice pattern on it, actually. Look at that.
Look how thin that is.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, that was a nice pattern, though.
Yeah, it's a nice little pattern on it. And labelled Roker.
Rocker. I don't think I've broken any bits on this one yet, so I'm really trying to...
I think you haven't broken any bits that you know of. You don't know what that crunch was.
It won't have been important. Right, that's 1 out.
Oh, I'm having a great time with my machines at work now.
Yeah, well, you're fully trained now, aren't you? So, you know, no excuse.
Yeah. I'm having... Oh, I think that's supposed to be a little bit looser than advertised.
She feel a bit tight.
Yeah, she's feeling a bit tight.
It's not quite. There we go. 2 out. And breathe.
Oh, it's okay. It's not meant to move there. Or is it? I'm basically... I have to build inside of this thing now.
This is what I mean. Some of it feels slightly the wrong order. That's a nice little detailed piece, isn't it? That little thing I just popped out gives you that nice little 3D side.
Oh, this one.
Beautiful.
I mean, it's taking shape nicely. It looks like you're starting to put all your bits together.
Yeah, it's coming together slowly.
Slowly but surely. Don't call me Shirley.
You calling Shirley.
All right. What was I saying before that?
Are you kidding? No, I've done it right. I thought it was asking me to put another piece over the top, but I was wrong. Whew. And breathe.
Oh no. Yeah,
Add force on these spots. That's always good when it says that, isn't it?
I went in a helicopter recently.
Another one?
Another one? Yes.
Where you been this time?
This was at the Solid Solutions summer party.
Oh, yeah.
Went to that again. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah? What else did you get up to? Well, obviously a helicopter trip, but...
Brandon, so obviously what they do at Solid Solutions is they, at this party, is that they get all the bosses and CEOs to mix the drinks for you.
Yes.
So they all mix the drinks. All the drinks are free and that stuff. It's all cocktails. Brandon goes up to the one guy and there's an empty cup in front of it. He's like, "Oh, can we get some pina coladas?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." Brandon then just drops a £1 coin in this cup. He's like, "There we go, that's for you. You don't go spend that, you know. Go treat yourself." And I turn to Brandon, I'm like, "That's the CFO of Trimec."
Nice work.
I don't think he needs a pound, but he took it very well. He took that on the chin. It was actually quite funny.
Nice.
Did I make a whoopsie?
I've just broke a piece. So, but it's all right. It gives you a spare.
Luckily, it's almost like they knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, maybe they should design it better. Some of this is ridiculous, like saying to me now, put a handle in there that is surrounded by everything else. Oh, damn. Oh, look at that, man. Little shovel's gone on.
Ooh. Oh, that is nice.
The AK-47's about to go on the other side.
You mean the not a AK-47?
It is?
Shh, don't tell YouTube that.
Not the big one. Where's this meant to sit? Oh, in there.
That's like our official. We got a kind of like a forklift, but it's not a forklift because you don't need to be certified to use it. It's like a assisted power lifter. So we just call it the not a forklift, so we don't get into trouble.
Not a forklift, just an assisted lifter.
Yeah, every now and then we just get the not a forklift out to lift things off trucks.
Do you sit on it?
No.
You walk behind it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good way of getting around it.
It does everything a forklift can, except you don't drive it. It's like a power-assisted pallet truck that's...
Yeah, we used to have some.
Got a fork on the front.
That goes up and down as high as a forklift.
Yeah.
Yeah. But not a forklift because you don't sit on it.
No. It's got forks that lifts, but it's not a forklift.
No. It's an assisted lifting aid.
I got a question for you, Johnny.
Uh-oh. Sounds dangerous.
Does it happen at your companies where HR are the wildest people at the parties?
I've never seen our HR team at a party yet. So, possibly.
Yeah, I've started to find like the HR people, they're the crazy ones at the party.
I think they have a lot
They're
of
the ones that
stress.
come up to me and be like, okay, legally we're not allowed to do shots, so here's a little bottle of Jägermeister. You can do with it what you want.
Yeah, I like it. I think I'm putting some little ammo crates together.
Oh, crunch. Is that a good crunch? Yeah, it's a good crunch.
I feel like we're doing better with these than we did the last lot.
The last one I just had a lot more thin fiddly bits.
Yeah. Or were we just useless?
That too.
I feel like I underestimated it last time. I was like, be easy this.
I can't feel the same with these, kind of. Comparing it to last time, these are a bit easier. Struggling in.
I don't know what them bits are.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
How's everybody out there doing? What's everybody drinking? What's everybody doing? What's everybody making?
Who's banging the?
Me.
Is that you?
Yeah. These little arrows are quite tight. So it's kind of whacking against the table. Yeah, that'll get them in. There's a surprising amount of extras on this.
I've got quite a few extras on mine, like pins and things.
Not so much pins, like actual really big. Like I've got to spare one of these sliders.
Yeah. Well, I had some spare edges, didn't I? Because it expected you to snap them. These long things.
Yeah. Well, for me, that's a spare piece.
That is a spare piece. 100,
Yeah.
100,
There's the first one.
percento.
There's a second one. Unless I did something wrong.
I wouldn't rule that out either.
Neck deep in Delmia remote robot programmer right now. Are you programming them to take over the world?
Yes.
Yes.
They're going to do it. You might as well just accept it.
I started playing around with PDM these past 2 weeks.
Have you?
It's a very scary place.
EDM.
Yeah.
It is until you get used to it a little bit, and then it becomes a lot easier.
Yeah, exactly what I'm finding.
It doesn't take long. But yeah, it is a bit daunting. Why are you messing around with PDM?
It's with the Slug Me thing.
Ah.
Everything's being uploaded to the cloud and all like that. I'm just like, no, give me a step file, please.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm enjoying the adventure on it. I'm enjoying learning about it. It's about time I actually used a bit more of the tools that we have access to. I was learning about golden ratio rectangles the other day.
Golden ratio rectangles. What did you learn?
Well, just how to use them to make stuff. Oh no!
Oh no!
Don't tell me I've fallen into the final hurdle. Nah, he's safe. Look, Viking. Where are we?
Oh, this is stressful. Right,
Fibonacci sequences. So I discovered that if you put three, I actually posted this in the SolidWorks Discord today.
Oh yeah.
That if you place three golden ratio rectangles on each plane, and you join the points up, you make a D20 dice, 20-sided dice. I don't know what the official term of that shape is, but for me, it's a D20 dice.
I know the shape you're referring to, but I don't know the name of it. However, I wish I did because it's quite a cool shape.
I've got some bits in this bag.
I've got a chair.
cheese.
I'm glad I'm not in this Jeep because the chairs look horrendous.
Dum, dum.
I've barely touched my beer.
We're just so busy. I know. I've had a sip of my really strong Jack Daniels. Took Brandon to his first Nando's yesterday.
What did he think?
He was upset that his chicken wasn't cut for him.
He'd be more upset when he finds out he comes in pre-cooked.
Then again, who doesn't do that?
What the hell? That's in. Oh yeah, I did that. Shoot. I put the dashboard on last week because I was worried I was going to lose it, and now it's a bit stuck. There we go. I need it out to put the seats in.
This is not good. I've armed it, but the wood is so tight that it's not releasing.
Did you use your wax?
I did.
Oh.
Was that you?
Yeah, I think it was a healthy pop.
So I had a crack as I pushed down on something on the trigger.
Puts you on edge, this.
I'll try and like disarm a fucking like gun. Oh. Ow!
Shot himself.
Okay, some improvements are needed. One of them is more wax.
Right. E, F, G. Oh my god, there's still about 1 million bits.
Oh, jeez. That sheet of yours. Oh, sheet.
G35, G34. Actually, we bought a fish tank.
You did?
I haven't mentioned it.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me about your fish.
Well, we've had it about 3 weeks. So I've got some tropical fish now.
Oh, you're going tropical.
Yeah, we got a heater because I didn't just want a goldfish because they're shit. You know what I mean? They're shit. Like, they do nothing. They're useless. They don't look nice. I just think they're the arseholes of the fish world.
The assholes of the fish.
Don't you think?
They're not bad. I don't know if I'd call them the arseholes of the... They're basic. They are basic.
They're very basic.
Kind of like Jack Russells.
I think they're more basic than a Jack Russell. Anyway. Yeah, we got a fish tank. It's not huge. I've got 11 fish in there at the minute.
That was very disappointing. Not your fish. This thing
Oh.
launching.
Thanks. I was like, I thought you were here. Fucking 11. What are you,
11.
some kind of amateur? Ooh.
That.
Stressful.
So what fish? What not goldfishes have you got?
Well, I've got some. I've turned into quite the. What's that bit off? Oh no. Okay, I think that's just rubbish. So I've got.
Does that mean are we going to get a fish cam?
No, fuck that.
Do you want to see my disappointing gun? Or what is it called? Siege Heavy Ballista.
Siege Heavy Ballista.
You ready for this? You ready to have your mind blown?
Yeah.
This thing's launched with 6. It rotates, it clicks. It clickety clacks.
Does it fire well?
No.
That is not. That isn't. Tell me it isn't.
I'll do it one more time.
You've got to put more elastic bands on.
Yeah, I'm going to risk my screen. No, I'll go here. Watch.
It was further.
It was a bit further. I think it's getting looser. Like it's actually working. Give it a bit more wax. Waxy doodle this bad boy. You see where Mr. Joe Lance is on his way to?
I have.
Straya.
Down under.
Down under.
I assume he's going to see Miguel.
McQuell, yeah, probably.
McQuell.
He's doing the Sydney Marathon.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's his primary.
Is that why? I'm assuming there's a SWUG and meet up at the same time or something.
I'm sure he'll try and organise one. I realised I wasn't shooting with 6 elastics. I was shooting with 5 because I put the 1 elastic on the wrong.
Do you think that's going to make a massive difference to your performance?
It feels like it. That's now stretching. It's now stretching. Okay, I'm going to reduce back to the original 6 configuration. We've armed it. You ready for some disappointment? Let's bring it a bit lower.
I hope it absolutely flies now.
Okay. A bit better.
That's a bit better, mate. If you were firing from an elevated position of the top of Everest.
Out of a plane.
Get in the hole.
Yeah, still kind of. Okay. Ball.
Oh, I hated doing wheels last time, man. It was an absolute shoe on.
Oh, you did the wheels for the other one.
Yeah. Oh, my neck.
What is this thing supposed to do? Nothing, apparently. This is satisfying, though.
Yeah, well, I was tempted by the automatic clash. I can't speak.
Use your words.
I was tempted by the AK one.
Yeah.
But
oh, there we go.
It doesn't actually fire bullets. It just pings elastic bands off. I thought it had like a barrel of projectiles that it was firing, but it doesn't.
Maybe you could modify it.
I mean, elastic bands is semi-cool, but it fires the little like shell casings out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it must be like firing a proper projectile somewhere else, but it doesn't.
Okay, I'm gonna take out this dude now.
When's your Maldives trip?
First week of November.
Ooh, coming round.
Oh, that was so disappointing.
Ready for it?
It just fell at the end. I mean, we bought some swimming costumes recently of Sheen.
Oh, you on the Sheen game as well, are you?
Sorry?
Are you on the Sheen game as well?
No, Sarah is.
Ah.
Ooh, that one had a bit of oomph.
For jazz.
Getting somewhere. Yeah, all the swimming costumes at like Primark and that, they fit my waist perfectly fine, but my thighs are just too thunderous.
I think the word you're looking for is voluptuous.
Sure. Where's someone going? Yes. So we got these other ones off Shein. They're a lot more baggy.
I don't like tight swimming trunks either, mate. They're I like to be able to move in things.
Yeah, that's the thing, is they fit fine, but like as soon as I like lift a leg or try go upstairs,
Yeah,
I'm scared
yeah,
they're just
or
gonna
swim.
rip.
The last thing you want is a tea bag hanging out the bottom.
No. It's not tea time.
This is stressful.
I'm actually complete.
Do you want me to send you a sheet of wood to do?
I'll do some of your wheels for you.
These are just killer. Like, you've seen it. You've got to put 5 pins in each. Then you slot the next ring over the top. But you haven't quite put the pins in the right orientation, so that doesn't like to go down. So you feel like you're going to break that. And then that decides it's happy.
As soon as you get that second one in, it should be a bit...
Yeah, once it's semi-aligned, they sort of fly together, but just could be better.
I do enjoy the mechanicalness of these things.
The suspension on mine amazes me.
Oh, squishy.
Squishy.
Is it actual springs or is it...
No, it's actual metal springs.
That's real neat.
You got any new machines at work? Or are you still on the same number?
We've just launched a new technology. The SAF. Just stack up the wheel pieces and bash the pins through the entire stack.
Exactly.
You know what? Todd's got a point there. That's how I got my arrows in. Better brute force.
Oh my god, this torture.
You know what this thing is missing?
Bullets.
Arrow storage.
Oh yeah, where are you going to put all them? Have it got a base piece you could drill some holes in or anything? Or
No, there's like little gaps in the actual base that I can actually stick them in. So it's not the end of the world. Just would have been nice to have something more purpose-built.
should write a review.
Needs more elastics.
Does not fire like in the video.
Needs less fiddly bits. More big bits, less fiddly bits.
Pretty much. Right. E2s and E5s. We need a few of them badges now. Come on, we're not there. We're not too far away. There's only another full sheet.
Doesn't this make you want to make your own?
What, one of these?
Yeah.
What, like a kit?
Yeah, like
No,
design your own kit.
not in the slightest. I
You don't have to
cannot
build
think
it, you
of
just have to
anything
design
worse. I cannot think of anything worse. My brain would melt. Now it's asking me to go back to sheet C, which I finished, or thought I'd finished, about an hour ago.
It is quite fascinating how these things are modeled in that.
Right.
It's old Matt Schmotzer. He's pretty good at it.
He is good at it. He's the guy I need.
Got an extra elastic band to put somewhere. So that's all 5 wheels now.
Yeah, they're going on.
Yeah, boy. So I actually drive now.
In theory, but I don't get any wax, so I feel like the wheel axles are a bit tight. Oh no, they've thought of it. Oh, they're clever. So they've included on the axle. Where the fuck are we? The last ring fits the center of the hub.
Oh, right, yeah.
Quite clever, that. I'll give them that.
Yeah, a lot of the moving bits in mine do that as well. Oh. That's probably the best thing about this one is that ratchet.
That is good, that ratchet. I like that.
Like, look at it ratcheting.
Ooh, ratchet that ratchet. See, you've got to leave the wheel nut a suitable looseness so that it spins. The only thing that could make this better is if it had steering.
I feel like I can make this thing fire better by just yeeting it.
Tell I'm tired. I nearly forgot to put that wheel on. I was just going to put the nut, like you sent a nut on.
Oh dear.
Just leave it.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
And it's squishy. Did your other one have suspension?
No. This one's like way better. I mean, with the same price.
Really?
Yeah. Right. Where am I? E3. E6.
There it is. I'm going to go carry on with a bit of my Lego then.
Have you got some?
Yeah, I've always got some. Just want to get the building instructions up on the screen.
Do they do PDF instructions now?
Yeah.
It's quite a genius idea.
Of ever made, there's PDFs that you can download. The instruction manuals.
It's a very good idea. Doesn't feel quite right.
There we go. That's where I am. I'll be back in a minute.
Don't worry, I'll just be here doing this.
He is back.
Good.
Are you feeling a bit lonely there?
Just, it's not going in again. Nah, it doesn't want to go there. Like, nah, I don't like that. I feel like I'm going to josh it. There's already something in. Oh, no, there isn't. I'll shut up.
Tubs for days.
Tubs 4 days. Right, go in, you absolute little bastard. Go on. to be swearing soon.
It's okay. We're quite far in that YouTube won't notice.
Ooh.
It's only really at the start that.
What the actual fudge? Right, it's been alright, but this bit is absolutely stupid.
At the front grill.
Yeah, just hold that in there while you have to push that through another 6 layers.
I mean, I think that's why they call it the hard set.
I don't think it said hard.
Or it had like 3 stars or something.
Right, they're on. Of course.
Got to do more.
Oh, I know I had to do more, but it's honestly like, how many layers can we put together at this point?
It'll look sick afterwards, though. How much of your you booked your honeymoon and whatnot?
Yeah. Done that. Done that. I've got to pay for it yet, but we've booked it.
Like you do it through like TUI or something.
Yeah, exactly that.
Oh, since your America trip, you're just a big fan of TUI.
Not really. They were all right. Their coach transfers absolutely did my head in.
Oh, in the States.
I told you about it, didn't I?
How long was it again?
A 50-minute journey took us about 3 hours.
Oh, you missed so much of your trip because of that.
I mean, it wasn't really, I know, but it was annoying after like a 7-hour flight.
Yeah, you just want to get into the hotel and...
Well, we wanted to get there, didn't we, and get cracked on with stuff. And like the hotel was all right. I mean, I don't think it helped that my brother was and the kids were staying on like actual Disney property. I think that highlighted that it wasn't as good. But it was, it was still a good experience.
That's the thing you've always got to kind of question is where do you cheap out and where do you...
Well, we drew the line because we don't have kids. Yeah. So it was kind of like, if I don't... Oh, it's all right. It's all right. It's not cracked. It's just... Oh, no, it is. It's absolutely foo bad. I'll just get the spare.
It's okay. So you're saying because you didn't have kids?
Because we didn't have kids, we didn't want to spend the extra money to do like Disney Hotel on property. Next time I would. The transport system alone is worth it. Like just being able to rock out your hotel and get on a bus, without having to piss about. I mean, we could use all of that, but we had to get onto like resort to do it.
Yeah, to get there first.
It was fine. Don't get me wrong. It was good, but it was just a bit of a faff on at times. And I'm sure the money we saved, we spent on Ubers.
So you basically spent that money anywhere.
Actually, no, that's not fair. We didn't spend that much, but what the? Okay, it's right. It's just tired me. He's starting to lose it.
It's looking good though.
It's getting there.
That grill at the front is pretty dope.
The wheels have come together nice with the arch.
Yeah, when we did Disneyland Paris, we didn't stay like right by the park. We stayed at one of the Disney hotels. There was like a 5-minute bus ride.
Yeah.
And we chose that one because it's the cars
Yeah.
kind of thing. I'm a fan of cars, and it was the cheapest.
Yeah, well, that always helps as well.
And it wasn't so cheap that it was terrible. And the way Disneyland Paris is designed, there isn't much else choice within like a 10-minute drive.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of... They do it on purpose.
But I guess you got to drive through the sign every day.
Yeah. There's multiple signs as well, depending on what road you're coming on. So that's a bit of a... But it was... Don't get me wrong. Like, it was good. And we were only literally 10 minutes from every one of the parks and stuff. So it was good. But if I went back, I would definitely try and, like, just decide and pay the extra. Just for the ease.
I guess for you, it was always like the end of the night, you still had to travel back where...
Whereas the other people could just roll onto a bus and be like, okay.
Yeah.
Sort of like, yeah.
Nah, I get what you mean.
But it was good. It was just added hassle.
Yeah.
And you didn't get... We did, like, obviously my brother and the kids were there. And they get, like, the extra half hour in the morning. So we didn't get that, which was fine. Again, we knew that when we were going. But... Yeah. Just would have been easier.
Todd says flashback to SolidWorks World 2013. We were on property, but not really close. So it was a bit of a process to get from the hotel to the conference center.
Yep.
It'll be dope if 3D Experience World went to like Anaheim or Orlando again. Because that sounded mental when they rented out Universal Studios.
You looking forward to Houston?
I am.
Yeah.
There's not much to do in Houston.
There's not.
The off-sites in Orlando was great. So it's definitely one of those that you like. Staying on is really, really worth it. I'm still trying to figure out if I'm going to stay on next year or not. And go do something, go tour around a bit more.
I've decided I'm in and out next year if I go.
Yeah, because Sarah's resigned from her job and that, we're gonna, depending on how that all goes.
What, the money situation?
Yeah.
Yeah. How much is there to do here? My head's going. You know it's bad when it says scan for assembly video.
One of them that I did I had to do that. I had to scan the little QR code, and it didn't help.
Great, wonderful.
Might help you.
I just don't know. I've got it in me. My head's gone.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I mean, I've always got tons of Lego, so we can make this a 3-parter if you want to.
I think it might be an idea because I've just realised my license plate fell off and I can no longer get it in. It's meant to be in that slot here at the bottom. But it's tabulated and I can't squeeze it through.
I've done something wrong here. That's
So yeah, I'm going to pause here.
Yeah, I've got to figure this dude out now.
My
I mean, that looks really good. So what else do you still have to do there?
Look at the front wings.
Yep.
It's got some jerry cans to go on the side. Headlights, doors, exhaust. So
last few like fiddly bits.
Yeah, it all looks fiddly. And as I say, I forgot to put that in, so I'm going to Dremel the edges off of that and just glue it in.
I mean,
you know it makes sense. Oh no.
Yeah, you can either fight for it now.
Nah.
And get really annoyed.
She's going to stay there. Everyone remember, I'm on step 25.
Don't you have like a pen? You can just circle it.
Yeah.
Just be like, Johnny was here.
This is killing me. The fact with this one, right, I'm still using bits off sheet number C, letter C, and I'm on sheet G.
I don't think it really follows.
Well, it did to start with. And that's where she's at.
Yeah, that suspension's quite. It looks quite pleasant.
It is pleasant, that suspension.
I just want to fix this before I lose my head. And I might need. Oh God! You're not the only one struggling. I don't have a brick separator.
You actually use them?
Yeah, when I got to get that little doodad out, yes.
Oh yeah, no, thank you.
I've got a box full of them somewhere, so I'll just have a little look-see. But yeah, I mean, we can crack on with a third part. I'll actually show.
What have you got for me?
You see that white cabinet?
Yes.
Every shelf has some form of Lego on it, either in a plastic bag or in a plastic box. So like that is an 80/80. There's a couple of sets that are still in boxes and that, so I've got all of that on that white shelf to build.
Plenty to go at.
Before I can get rid of the shelf. And I need to put shelves up here as well, so bit by bit.
My meetup page subscriptions just left my bank account and I'm very sad.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, add that to your claim for SWUG.
No, I'll just do it tonight. Do it separate. It's easier for me.
No, but if you book your thing now and then put it together.
Yeah, I need to look at all of that.
Yeah.
Yes.
It'll probably be easier just to fly from the Paris airport.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll have a look when I get 5 minutes in life.
Sweet. Well, you pleased with your progress?
I'm pleased with it. One corner of my car. Does it seem lower?
Man,
No, it
this is
seems right.
pretty sweet. I'm quite satisfied with the mechanics of this. The
I feel like
launching,
I
though.
missed it in there. It's got performance issues, but the rest of it's really good.
I mean, I did upgrade it, so let's give it one little fire off before we fire off. So that slides back, clicks in, nice satisfying thunk. Put it in there. That was alright. That was pretty dandy and decent.
I like yours. I like mechanical things like that.
Yeah. feel like if you were to do the AK, you'd probably enjoy the mechanics of it. Because the car
Yeah,
doesn't
well,
have as many mechanics.
that was what I was thinking about it, all the mechanism and stuff. But it's also £50.
Yeah, it's all right. Like if it's something that's going to take you much longer time, it's a bit more justified if it's going to keep you entertained for a couple of evenings.
True. Very true.
You know, so that's what I get out of Lego. You know, take your time.
What are you building at the minute again? Did you tell me this when I was focusing on my
I'm
wood?
building the Sanderson sisters' house.
Ah, yes.
The Hocus Pocus house. Well, rebuilding it. So we had it up for a little bit, took it down for the renovations, and now putting it back up just in time for Halloween.
That's a good choice to do, though.
Yeah, I think after that, I'm probably going to go for Saturn V or Big Ben. I've got a good selection. It's quite nice. I should destroy my Lego more often.
Yeah. It is a bit of a faff-on, perhaps.
Yeah, I mean, if you saw the little plastic containers that I have to deal with now, so I can sort everything.
You are very organised in terms of Lego.
I'll spend a good couple of hours sorting it first. Into little coloured tubs and separating everything. And then all the bigger parts get built into little like stacks. So I can gather what I need when I need it. So it does make it a bit easier. It's all about methodology.
Methodology. Big words tonight.
I know, right? I feel like my brain did a reset after this weekend.
Yeah.
I drank close to 30 pina coladas.
Yeah, stuff happens.
In one night. I don't remember getting back.
But you did get back.
I woke up in my hotel room, so it was a successful night in my eyes.
Yeah, done well, mate.
Yeah, I think it's a great little place to wrap this up.
Rapparoony.
Wrap it up and get ready to prepare for an episode 3 of us.
I know. I thought it was a simple enough build.
I think it's the fiddly bit. Rip rap. Peace out, guys. William Lewis. Nice. I would have never thought of that.
She's a nice.
It is pretty. I'm pretty happy with mine.
Plenty I still do. I feel like yours will look good on your shelf. Why is that bit sticking out? For frick's sake. It's getting glued.
When in doubt, glue it.
When in doubt, glue it on.
Well, if you want to follow me and all the shenanigans I get up to, it's at KJDesigns365.
Sorry, I was having a little yawn then. At Kessel Run Creations for me.
You should post a picture of the one that you completed.
I should.
I've completely forgot about those.
That was great, that.
So good. Don't know what that was about. Right, back to the thing. If you want to follow when we go live next on Instagram, we're at The Core Podcast. Our contact on Facebook, we're The Core Podcast with those 0 and the rest of it. We are at The Core Podcast. I'm getting good at that.
You've done well again, mate. You honestly have improved a lot.
It's almost like I've been doing it for 3 years.
I mean, there's still time.
Well, when's Johnny going to grow a beard as big as mine?
Likely never.
Disappointed. Yeah, don't. They get very annoying.
Yeah, mine gets to a certain length and I'm like, nah, too itchy.
Yeah. You gotta power through it all. But yeah. Johnny, it's been fantastic. Hanging out and having a little drinky poo.
Been good.
What's your rating on the LD IPA?
Bog standard.
It is LD, so.
Out of 10. 5.
I always give my Jack Daniels a good old 10 out of 10, but today it's an 8 because I poured it too thick. And it's burning a little.
Yeah, look, it's all right. It's drinkable. Is it a punk IPA? No, it's not.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, you better write to your, our shareholder so you
Don't
do
worry,
have your say.
I'll be giving them some strong feedback.
Anyways, thank you very much, everybody, who's come to hang out with us tonight. It's been fun making and building. Johnny?
Been good.
Yes, it has been good. Jonathan, we'll see you all in the next one. Find the button.
He's lost the button yet again. Found it?
No, bye.
Jeez, bye.